Hi everyone, welcome. It's me, Lori from Inner Goddess Tarot. So today I'd like to give you a peek at a new deck that I recently added to my collection, one that I absolutely adore, and I have never seen anything quite like this. So I'm very excited to share it with you. The deck that I'm talking about is the Pentimento Tarot. So this was created by Joanna Powell Colbert, the creator of the Gaian Tarot as well, which is another much beloved deck. And so she recently launched this wonderful new creation, the Pentimento Tarot. And I was really happy and excited to be able to purchase this from her own hands, from the deck creator's hands, at the Reader Studio conference in New York this past April. This is at the end of April. So I'm just starting to get to work with this deck and get to know it, but I'm captivated by it, captivated by the idea, by the imagery already. So let's dive in, and I'm going to give you a look at the deck and tell you the story behind it. So it's called the Pentimento Tarot, as I mentioned. It comes with this nice little explanatory booklet here. And it tells us, in case you're not familiar with the term, as I myself was not, Pentimento is an art term that talks about an underlying image in a painting, especially one that has become visible when the top layer of paint has turned transparent with age, providing evidence of revision by the artist. So what we have in this amazing deck is the idea that we're seeing three layers of tarot. We're seeing the history, the lineage of tarot in this deck, as it includes images and representations from the Visconti Sforza deck, the Marseille deck, and the Rider-Waite-Smith, partially obscured by time and beeswax, showing through the visions of the present. Isn't that wonderful? So I should mention it's a majors only deck. And so this majors only deck incorporates three of the most important, beautiful, historic aspects of the tarot. So that being said, I'll show you. It comes, the deck itself, I already took it out of the bag here, but it comes in this lovely gold bag. And the cards themselves are quite large. So you can see here they are with the title card. And they also include a card with an explanation, as I mentioned, about what Pentimento is, and a little bit about Joanna, the creator, as well. As I mentioned, she also created the, or did I mention, she also created the Gaian Tarot, which of course is one of the most beautiful and beloved decks currently. So the Pentimento Tarot, I'll give you an idea of some of the images that we're dealing with here and some of my favorite ones. So she has incorporated photographs into the cards, images of the three decks that I mentioned in a really elegant and mysterious and powerful way. Some of the cards include famous figures as well. So they're not listed in the book, the ones that have these famous figures on them, but if you go to Joanna's website, there is a list of some of them, of who they are, and I'll put that website up there. Yeah, guyandsoul.com, but I'll put that up after. So I'm going to show you my absolutely favorite card, just to give you a flavor of what's going on here. So here we have the High Priestess. So you can take a look there. So the High Priestess, and do you recognize that figure? It's a little bit difficult on my camera probably here, but that's Mary Kay Greer. So how wonderful is that? It's such a stunning picture of her. So incorporated into the High Priestess, how beautiful and perfect is that? Another card that is very striking to me here with another famous figure is the Lover's card. There we can see. And here we have Frida Kahlo in such a beautiful, joyful card here. And let's see, perhaps one more. Who else was I looking at? So we have also a well-known figure in the Hermit card. So in the Hermit card here we have Walt Whitman. Yeah. So as you can see, they're beautiful. They're quite evocative. I think you can get lost in the images, and that's actually one of the uses of the cards that is mentioned in the booklet here is using them for meditation. So doing the idea of really immersing yourself in the card. You can place it on your altar, you can meditate with it, that kind of thing, rather than just doing a reading. Joanna also suggests in the book that you could pull a card to complement another reading. And like if you're doing a reading using the full 78 card deck, you could pull one of the Pentimento Tarot to give us a tone. I think she calls it the tone or the flavor of the reading done with the full 78 card deck. So I really like that idea. She also mentions, of course, do a reading using 1 to 3 cards. So just use it for your daily card draw, your card of the day. Asking something like, what do I need to keep in mind today? What wisdom does this card offer me today? So, I mean, I've been doing that for myself, and I find it works well with the Majors Only deck, because usually we're looking at bigger universal sort of themes, inner growth, that kind of thing, rather than just asking what I can expect to happen in any particular day. So let's see. So as I mentioned, the deck is oversized. It comes in a lovely gold bag, and it comes with this guidebook as well. So what I'm going to do now is do a quick shuffle, and let's see, what wisdom do I need today? What wisdom do I most need today? And if you're watching this, then I think this message is for you as well. So let's see what wisdom will serve us all the best today. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's hardly fair. So I pulled the High Priestess, which I just finished saying was my favorite card, but that's kind of nice, isn't it? So that gives you another good look at the card. So before I look at Joanna's notes in the book there, for me, the High Priestess always speaks to hearing your own inner voice, trusting your own inner voice, trusting your intuition, having confidence in your own wisdom. So that would be a really good message for me today. You know, listen to my intuition, listen to what that inner voice is telling me, rather than looking for answers or, what can I say, reassurance outside of myself. So let's see, according to the booklet, we have here, the themes are intuition, autonomy, dreams, secrets, women's mysteries, emotions, privacy, silence, listening to your inner voice. So there we go. Isn't that lovely? And she gives 3 questions to consider as well for each card. So with the High Priestess, she asks us to consider, what do you keep hidden, private, or sacred? Do you trust your instincts and intuition? Why or why not? What sacred tools can you use to explore your inner depths? Wow, I really like that one. What sacred tools can you use to explore your inner depths? So in true High Priestess style, I'm going to keep that to myself. I don't think I'm going to share that with you guys all out there, what tools, sacred tools I'm going to use, but I am going to do that today. I'm going to really ruminate on this High Priestess card and see what she has to say to me, and what my own intuition has to say to me as well. So just to wrap things up, as I mentioned, the deck is available for purchase at GaianSoul.com. Or you can find more information at facebook.com/Joanna Powell Colbert Artist. And I highly recommend picking up this deck, because, as I said, it's really something special and unique. I've never seen anything like it before. And the images are powerful. The layers that are there, I think, speak deeply to the person that is using the deck. So I highly recommend it. So thanks for watching. Next time I will talk about another deck that I picked up at the Reader's Studio Conference, and it's completely different than this one, and I love it as well. I adore it as well. So I'm going to keep that one to myself, but stay tuned because another review of a fantastic deck is coming soon. So thanks. As always, please, I invite you to visit my website at innergoddesstarot.com, and I have some really exciting new email readings on there. So please take a look, and if you'd like me to consult the cards for you, please book your reading today. Thanks. Bye.